my online teaching platform, still on how to determine derivatives of trigonometric functions. We have a question here which says that find dy dx if a y is equal to sine of x cubed plus 1 and b y is equal to sine of y is equal to sine x cubed. So we have to find their derivatives. So let us start with the first one. So the first one is y is equal to sine of x cubed plus 1. Now you can see that sine of x cubed plus 1 is a composite function. So we can let the expression in the bracket. Let's see. So we have the expression in this bracket, which is u. We can let u be equal to x cubed plus 1. We need to apply the chain rule since this is a composite function. So the moment you have represented x cubed plus 1 with u, or you have denoted x cubed plus 1 with u, which is u is equal to x cubed plus 1, you are going to replace x, x cubed plus 1 in the given function. The function becomes y is equal to sine of u, or sine u. All right. So we have used the u to replace x cubed plus 1. So we now have two functions. We have function u, which is equal to x cubed plus 1, and function y, which is sine u. So we have function function y in terms of u, and another function u in terms of x. So we need to find their derivative. So when you take our first function, we are going to find our dy du, because the function is now in terms of u, not x. So our dy du, we are going to differentiate sine u, and this will give us cos u. Now when you take this one to, when you take the second function, we have function u in terms of x. So we need to find our du dx. We are differentiating function u with respect to x. So this will give us 3x squared. All right. So we now determine our dy dx. So we know our dy dx to be dy du times du dx. You will say when this divides this, when du divides du, we are going to get 1. So we are going to get back to dy dx. So that is why you need to state your equation or your formula in this form. All right. Now we know we need to bring back our values. We know our dy du to be cos u. We bring back our cos u times our du dx, and our du dx is 3x squared. All right. Here we are going to get it as 3x squared cos u, but our u is equal because we let u to be equal to x cubed plus 1. So we need to bring back the value of u. So we have dy dx to be 3x squared, then cos of u, and we know our u to be x cubed plus 1. Now, if you don't want to use this long approach, you can use a shortcut to get the same answer. Suppose we have the function to be sine of x cubed plus 1. All right, so we are going to use the shortcut. You just differentiate this one, the sine, and you get it as cos. Now you now maintain the expression here, which is x cubed plus 1. Then you now multiply everything by the derivative of what we have in the bracket, which is now 3x squared. All right, this is how we go about it. And this will still give us 3x squared, then cos of x cubed plus 1. And you could see that this is also the same as the first answer, but this one is shorter. We just use 2 steps. So now this is the shortcut way of getting the answer if you have the question as an objective question. All right. Now let us look at the next question, which is y is equal to sine x cubed. Y is equal to sine x cubed. So we have our B part of the question to be y is equal to sine x cubed. All right. Now you should know that this can be written as sine x in brackets having an exponent of 3. All right. So you are still going to use the chain rule. So just using the chain rule, dy dx will be equal to bring down the power, which is 3. Then you maintain your sine x. Then you reduce the power by 1. After you have done that, you now multiply everything by the derivative of what you have in the bracket. So the derivative of sine x will give us cos x. All right. So we are going to get our result to be 3 multiplying sine x having an exponent of 2 cos x. Right. Now cos sine x in bracket squared can be written as 3 sine x squared. So you can bring a square before the x. Then multiplying cos x. All right. So we will bring the cos x. Sorry, I've omitted a 3. So let me bring a 3. So 3 cos x sine x squared. So this becomes the derivative of sine x cubed. So we conclude that therefore the derivative of sine x cubed sorry, with respect to x is equal to 3 cos x then sine x squared. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Math with MFA, and please do not forget to share with others. Thank you for watching. Bye.